Hello, Cancerians. Welcome back. This is going to be a general reading for you. I'm going to pull some cards from a couple decks, and then we will clarify those and then pull some tarot here. Oh, all right, so we're going with those ones here. Okay. And actually, I feel like pulling some animal spirit animal cards here for some reason, so I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that one wanted to come. The cow value here. Oh, all right. I'm not going to take all those. That was about 8 of them here. But we will get another one here. And we have endurance. Values and endurance here. And let's just do a couple of these, and then we'll jump right in here. Cancerians. We have the 4 of Swords. This is about healing, taking time, healing here with something. Oh. All right, the Page of Wands and the Devil. So this is, there could be some temptations around here. Like I said, we will clarify here. We may be looking at things that we value here and trying to, and then we have trying to resist temptations or something like that here. And then we have the 3 of Swords, which is about a deep loss or a heartbreak, and the 7 of Wands, which is standing up for ourselves. So we'll get into this here, and let's clarify before we pull some regular tarot. All right? All right, so jumping right in here to this first card. This is all about healing. It's ironic here. This first card is a little bit like the Hermit card in the regular deck, and then the card that fell with it looks like the Hermit card. All right. So, so this is about healing. This staff that he holds actually looks like, that medical staff, right? So this is about healing, releasing, forgiveness, and ultimately transformation. It's a time to connect with yourself, your body, mind, spirit, and soul here. This could signify also you may actually be sick. You may have a disease or infection. If that is so, I wish you all the best in your healing. You're being asked to do what's necessary to increase your well-being right now. What's important here is not dwelling on any unchangeable past. It's important to shift your attention and not allow your pain to also hurt others. And this is all about seeking treatment if you need. Here. This second card is the Wisdom card here. So this is about knowledge and understanding, awareness, illumination, and introspection here, common sense. This is about how wisdom is learning from our mistakes and applying that knowledge or logic and common sense that we've learned from our mistakes and failures. Right? I mean, that's life. That's how we all learn. So it could be a time to seek advice from any elders also here. It's definitely a time to break a cycle. That's coming through pretty strong here. This speaks about our shadow side and introspection on that, and how the road ahead to the future is filled with unlimited potential, but making wise decisions is so important right now. So these animal spirit, our spirit animal here. So what we have first is the cow, which is all about value, gratitude, protection, and generosity. Actually, this is about all the gifts we have available to us and all the gifts we have to give. The first lesson here is gratitude, how we should always strive to remember what we are thankful for, and then in turn, we should also be aware of what we have to offer the world and others that we love. The other lesson here is about protection and how we must protect what we value. So maybe finding ways to repay kindness rather than withdrawing from people. Maybe reevaluating connections to people or situations in your life that are depleting you without giving back. All right. And then we have the turn, which is all about endurance. This is endurance, resilience. It could be migration and travel as well here. That's not really what I'm feeling with this reading. It's time, maybe you may be feeling overwhelmed by the distance that lies between you and your goals right now, or desires, right? So this is about taking small steps forward, baby steps, one step at a time. Maybe thinking about whether or not you're making your journey more difficult than it needs to be. You may be wasting some time or procrastinating. Maybe you need to refocus on your long-term goals here. This could be about time management, managing our resources and how we use them. Okay. So this first group here, we have the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Devil came out. So what this is, the Four of Swords is all about healing, needing to take a day off, needing some time for ourselves, some self-care, self-love, right? The Page of Wands is all about being adventurous and finding inspiration, and inspiration coming your way here. It could be in messages and whatnot. The Devil talks about temptation. Some things may feel good to do, but too much of it isn't a good thing. This could be anything, literally. This could talk about time management, wasting our time, procrastination, all the way to addictions and toxic behavior, negative mindset, things like that. Sometimes, retaliating is coming back. Somebody says something to us and then retaliation, saying something hurtful back. I don't know why that just came into my head here. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords here and the Seven of Wands. The Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, and although that is a part of life, it's painful, no doubt here. And it could be something written, maybe on social media. I'm not sure here, but it could be some hurtful words that were written, received, maybe in a message. Regardless, moving on. The Seven of Swords is all about truthfulness, deceit, maybe some lying going on, either somebody to you or you to somebody or you to yourself. Maybe a need to stand up to somebody that is being deceitful around us, or are we lying to ourselves? So that's what we're going to dive in here. Cancerian, let's find out what is going on here, okay? All right, so I'm only reading this deck in the upright here, this first deck. All right, so we have the Lovers, which is about choices. It doesn't have to be about actual lovers and partnerships. It is about choices. We have the Knight of Cups. That's about love messages here. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is about feeling a little overwhelmed with all of the options that we have, maybe. So in looking into these cards a little more here, so the Lovers card here, nobody looks happy in this card. Somebody is being told no here, okay? And there's three people in this card, and somebody's being asked to leave. In this Knight of Cups card, this is all about love coming in or wanting to give love here. But it does look in the Seven of Cups, we're not paying attention to everything around us here. We we've closed all the doors here to opportunity here. So let me just get a few more cards here. All right. So definitely there's some holding back. Okay. In this card here, and I say this only because this person is has this isn't a person, actually. This is a mouse in a teacup, but they drank a little too much. They ate too many sweets. They drank a little too much of this tea, and they're sleepy. So let's just get another card with that here. That could, the Nine of Wands here. So it's been a long journey here. There's an unhappy situation here. Somebody wants love. They're not getting it. There's a lot of holding back, and it's been a long journey. Honestly, this is the Wounded Warrior card. It does signify that keep going. It's almost at the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but this has been a difficult situation here, and it could be with one person. It could be with a couple people here. It doesn't have to be romantic. The Queen of Swords. So the holding back could have been emotion. I mean, the Queen of Swords can be, can sort of hold back emotions just like that. You know, she can be kind of cold sometimes. She will cut out anything that doesn't serve her, right? She does not look happy at all in this card either. She looks quite distant and cold and not really communicating. She is ready for battle. This could be somebody a little bit argumentative here as well. And it may be because of everything that they've been through. All right. We did get the Nine of Wands, that Wounded Warrior card. I mean, they're, in this Wounded Warrior card, a knee pad to protect this person has fallen off. So that they don't even feel protected. Maybe they're unable to protect themselves. This could be somebody who feels like just wants to give up on a certain situation. It could be a love interest. They don't want to give any more to that situation here, which makes sense because we have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There could have been some deceitfulness, some lying here, especially asking what we value and all this healing here. Let's ask about the Three of Swords here. Anything from this deck about the Three of Swords? The Five of Cups, which is sadness, focusing on the negative and everything that we've lost. Right? We're trying to get back what we lost when we can't even, she's not even looking at the two full cups right in front of her. She can't even reach the top of the table here. And those are the cups that have spilled over. It's beyond her control. It's beyond her grasp. She couldn't even stand the cups up if she wanted to because she's so small. So, but she's focused on it and everything that she's lost. So that's definitely a negative mindset, stuck in what we lost and unable to move forward from it. The Five of Swords, feeling left out, confused, not knowing what to do. Again, we see in this Five of Swords here, there is this queen with the sword. It seems like somebody was cut out, somebody was left out, and it's left them confused as to why. With this Seven of Wands. Oh, you know what? I think I maybe earlier mentioned this was the Seven of Swords. It's the Seven of Wands here, which is a need to stand up for yourself. I apologize if I read that wrong earlier. I was feeling Seven of Swords, but I apologize. That is not deceitfulness. That is a need to stand up for yourself. So I am sorry about that, Cancerian. Let's pull some cards from this deck and get a little more information. This deck I only read in the upright as well. All right, so, okay. So, I mean, this, honestly, it's reiterated here. So this particular deck is a double major arcana card deck. So it has all of the major arcanas and all of the kings and the queens in both sides. So that's why I only read them in the upright. So there's a positive and a negative card for each. We have the Emperor not in his full power. He's upset. Things aren't going his way. He should be in control of his life. He should be confident. He should have plans on how to proceed forward with confidence and all of his power. This is somebody who is upset. They're not budging, being very stubborn. Doesn't see a way forward, doesn't even want to go forward, doesn't want to move. Then we have the Lovers with clouds over them, unhappy. The second Lovers card we got again, that's unhappy, actually. So, this could be taken a couple ways. This could, if this is a specific relationship, there is no balance here. There's no happiness. There's no communication. There might not even be any more love. I don't know. If this is about a decision and following your heart, we're not doing it. We're stuck. We don't know what to do. And, we're not following our heart. Maybe we're staying in these patterns, toxic patterns. We did have the Devil here. What came out with that is the Judgment card in the upright, we'll say. A decision needs to be made. In this Judgment card, people are actually, these are coffins here, and the people have gotten out of them. So actually, honestly, this is really a good thing here. I mean, maybe we've been sleeping for so long and we weren't able to see or see our value, right? Maybe somebody wasn't treating us right here, is what I want to say. And we were just, staying because things were easy, and that's never a reason to stay, right? I feel like somebody has just been asleep for too long, going through the motions, maybe. And this is a decision. We're walking away from our death. We're walking away from, we're being reborn. We're coming out of the cave, coming out of the coffin, being able to see the light, to hear that horn that is going off here. Okay, let me change decks again here. I'd like to go with, I don't see the deck I want. I'm sorry here. Here it is. Okay. So, let's ask about solutions. What would advice be from the universe here? What is some advice to anyone going through this? We have the Two of Swords. Did we have that before? So that is about making a decision, the Two of Swords. And we have the Seven of Cups, making a decision to reach for the stars, to see our full potential, to look at all of the opportunities around us, all of the great things around us, right? Make the decision to refocus on all of the positive. We said that already earlier here, but this person is actually reaching for the stars now, because honestly, they were always around this person. They just weren't focusing on it. And the Emperor in the upright, in the positive, in control, leading. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful here. Once we make the decision to see and get past toxic behavior or mindset or overthinking or procrastination, this is really beautiful because we made the decision. We see all of this amazing, amazing opportunities and maybe even people around us who are helpful and offering guidance and advice and maybe a mentor or just opportunities in control of our lives again, getting back to business, getting back to these plans that we had, really having this confidence and feeling powerful again in your own life. This is the Four of Swords. This is healing. This is healing here, taking time to heal. And the Ace of Swords, how beautiful is that? This is beginnings. Aces are all about beginnings, but this is, we're so much more knowledgeable now. We have so much more wisdom. Crazy. This is the wisdom card that came out that we started with. And the healing. This is, okay. So we started out in this reading with the healing and the wisdom, and now we've made the decision to see all the great things instead of the positive and instead of the negative and being focused on that, to lead in our life, to heal, and to move forward with the knowledge that we've acquired from the past. That is really, really beautiful here. I'm going to get just a couple more cards here, but wow, how beautiful is that? The Ten of Swords, walking away from. The Ten of Swords is, we had reached a really low point, right? The Ten of Swords is the lowest of lows, and we were feeling pretty down and dumpy, right? But the Ten of Swords is walking away from that, letting go of anything that wasn't for our highest and best, getting out of our negative mindset, all this commotion going on, analysis paralysis and overthinking and feeling defeated. The Ten of Swords is wonderful. That's walking away from all of that here. Are you kidding me? So we're ending with 10-10. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Cancerian, this is beautiful. All it takes is a refocus, redirection, realizing what we value, realizing our worth here and what we want, what we see for our future here. And honestly, it did take some time. I mean, I see the rings on this tree. It took some time. This guy has a beard now, but it doesn't matter. However long it takes for us to heal and move out of any toxic situation, whether it be people, places, or things, or mindset, right? The point is, we did it. We moved on. I mean, I'm ending with this, with 10-10. That's the end. The future looks so much brighter. And, I'm sorry if anybody had to go through some heartbreak or some really deep healing here. But the wisdom that is gained from this is just so amazing here. And keep going, right? All right. Thank you for being here. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I wish you all the best. Take care.